Oh, there's like some of the Atlantean villains.
Oh yeah, because I forgot Marvel's knockoff version of Aquaman.
Oh, so
the Submariner. Namor.
I think Namor actually predates Aquaman. But they're literally the same character. They're both kings of Atlantis. They both have tridents. They're both like command the loyalty of sea creatures. Yeah, they're basically the same.
Have you
character.
seen the Aquaman film? I assume you have.
Oh yeah, I love Aquaman.
I thought I thought it was surprisingly good. Like, don't get me wrong, your man's crap in it, but he's just not a very good actor.
No, I love Jason Momoa because, like, good God, the man is handsome, but like, not a brilliant actor. No.
No. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always been happy with a bit of Willem Dafoe as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was like a supporting character in that role. The thing that really kind of weirds me, well, that's not true. The thing that won me over about 20 minutes into the movie was when the shark cavalry appeared, and I was like, yeah, I didn't know I needed shark cavalry in my life, but it turns out, yes,
I was saying to me, she was like, should I watch it? Would I enjoy it? I was like, I enjoyed it, but I was like, that's just a scene where people are like riding on the back of crabs firing lasers. Like, I'm always gonna fucking love that. That does not make it even remotely a good film.
It was highly entertaining. Also, Dolph Lundgren is in it.
Yeah, it's a baffling casting decisions were made.
I really like it. I like a movie that is absurdist enough to be so entertaining, but also like a good fun action movie. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did.
Now, I went into it with no expectations to just be like, I'm sure this will be shit, but I'm going to watch it anyway. And it was kind of crap, but also very entertaining.
Yeah. How do you feel about Captain Marvel, since how we've unlocked her now, seemingly?
I liked Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I thought it was a bit too much on the, yes, we get it, it's in the 90s. And I was basically, a lot of media recently has been 80s nostalgia, and that, I'm not a huge fan of that. And now it looks like we're moving into 90s nostalgia, which is no better.
Yeah, I mean, we say that as 90s kids, both of us.
Well, it's just
can you come assist me? Like,
you can do clever nostalgia stuff, or you can say, "Hey, look, Blockbuster," which is what that did.
Yeah.
But other than that, I liked it as a film. I think. I say I think because I don't need to watch it back. I think.
I'm lukewarm to it. Like, it's fine. I don't really buy Brie Larson as a compelling action hero, unfortunately. Although
my main issue is with Jude Law.
Well, I like the casting of Jude Law in that, like, he plays this awful, toxically masculine sort of boyfriend. But
baffling why they cast Jude Law in that. Wait.
It's basically doing like a pastiche of every other Jude Law role ever. So
yeah, but
I'm having a special hug here. Can you come and break that off?
I'm coming. I was just miles away.
So I think we've answered the question of, like, will these be grade A Marvel villains, or will this be the bottom of the barrel? This is the bottom of the barrel.
Are you familiar with Atuma?
He's one of the Submariners villains. I think.
Okay.
In effect, he's basically like a fish man. I'm Tony now for some reason.
Who am I? Who are you? Oh, that is Captain Marvel.
That is Captain Marvel.
I explained it. She's got a weird mask and stuff.
So Carol Danvers has played or not played, but she's had numerous different aliases in the comic books. So she was Miss Marvel, she was Binary, she was Captain Marvel.
Isn't Miss Marvel is also bafflingly a DC character as well? Or Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, but like there's a weird lawyery rights dispute that goes back to like the 1940s. So that character is called Captain Marvel, but he has to be marketed as his catchphrase, which is Shazam.
So Shazam's Captain Marvel.
Yes. So there was a movie which apparently was very good. I haven't seen it.
It is very good. I loved Shazam. I thought it was genuinely a really good film.
Yeah. But he has to be marketed as Captain Marvel because Marvel technically hold the legal rights to the name Captain Marvel. But that character, I think, predates the Marvel equivalent.
Yeah, that makes sense, kind of.
So the original Marvel's Captain Marvel was like a Kree warrior who, bizarrely, he died of cancer.
Huh.
They did like a really drawn out, like, the superhero is dying of cancer. Everyone should be wary of cancer sort of shtick.
Fair? I mean...
And Carol Danvers, the character Carol Danvers, who at that time I think was known as Miss Marvel, was like one of his best friends, and she was maybe they were romantically involved. I can't remember, but she decided like laterally to take on the alias of Captain Marvel to honor his memory.
Right.
So there you go. More Marvel. Aren't you glad, viewership, that we can give you this Marvel lore as we play through the game?
Definitely, like, these big open areas. Okay, that needs Spider-Man. It's kind of cool, but it also does feel very unfocused.
Yeah, I don't feel we have a clear direction. We're just kind of wandering around until we find the thing.
Yeah, we've got 3 generators by the looks of it to get.
Oh, here we
go. You've gone down a toilet somewhere. That's cool.
And now I'm here.
Cool. Try going through another bog, I guess.
Okay, let's jump into this one and see what happens.
Oh, you're going to the yellow side of things.
Oh, here we go. This looks new.
Okay.
Maybe I can smash
beat
these
up those. Definitely not Atlanteans.
They are Atlanteans.
I thought Atlanteans were the ones from DC.
Oh no, like there's an Atlantis in the Marvel universe as well, and it's basically the same thing.
Jesus. Oh, I did a thing. Oh,
Brilliant.
Bring this up. That's cool, I guess.
So you're at the blue thing and I'm at the yellow thing, so I guess we just keep smashing until we can smash no more.
Yeah, that seems to be the finesse of this game. Oh, what's it saying? Press B to activate your energy shield. It will allow you to pass these lasers. Nice. Thanks, Wasp.
You have an energy shield.
Apparently.
So
I mean, Captain Marvel is essentially like
Gandalf's energy shield from like Lego Lord of the Rings is what you got there, basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Captain Marvel does seem to be essentially indestructible. At least, again, knowing her only from the films. The films are very unclear as to the nature of her powers.
So she has, like, you're going to laugh at this, but like the source of her power are, and I quote, the bands of Marvel.
I knew Marvel because Marvel was a character in the film. Yeah.
So Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel, the Kree warrior,
yeah.
his Kree name is Marvel. And, well, it makes sense for the context of that film, but in the movie, the MCU film, they make Marvel a woman, which is kind of cool. Because yay feminism, and it's nice to see more female action heroes, but...
you've not watched the Boys yet, have you?
No, I've read The Boys, though.
They fantastically parody the girl power scene from... Oh, grenades can destroy silver objects.
Okay.
Hold B to see if you have grenades. You do have grenades. Yeah, they fantastically parody like the girl power scene from Endgame, and it's very well done.
Do you like that scene? I like that scene.
I like it, but it's heavy-handed.
It's very heavy-handed.
That's my issue with it mainly.
These people who are like, oh, it's so ridiculous. I was like, well, is it any different, or really the big money shots of like Thor, Captain America, and Tony as all male characters? It's no less gratuitous.
Yeah, but those films and those female characters, like, it's the whole thing of female characters done well, it shouldn't matter one way or the other. It's like if you have to sit there and draw attention to it, saying, "Hey, look, girl power," that's not so good, perhaps.
Well,
whereas, like, actually,
that in a nutshell, perhaps, is why I don't resonate so much with Captain Marvel. But like, it's like 30 seconds in what is otherwise like a 3-hour movie. I can stomach it for that money shot.
Yeah, but it's certainly it's parodied very well in The Boys.
I look forward to eventually watching it, although I can only get The Boys on Amazon, and Amazon is like a super villain level evil, so I don't watch it.
That is fair. And yeah, just it's worth watching for a lot of people trying to do a Cockney accent, none of whom can.
Oh, I think we're in an awkward situation where I maybe need.
Yes.
I need someone who's not Tony. But oh no, it's another iteration of Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel.
So not me.
The current, I think, Miss Marvel in the comic books is actually like a Muslim girl.
Huh. Why not?
Which is, yeah, why not indeed? It's right.
I mean, that is genuinely, like, it sounds like I'm being dismissive, but generally that is my approach to, like, female superheroes or black superheroes. It's like, literally, why not? It costs nothing to do. Representation is good. Like, none of this is at all, like, an issue. And it's like, yes, it shouldn't necessarily be that character's thing. Like, it's just that character happens to be black or whatever. It's it's what I really liked about, like, Into the Spider-Verse, is that they didn't make it a huge thing. That,
we'll come back to it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've said this before. I love that film. It's one of my favorite films of the last, like, decade, I would honestly say.
Oh, can you come back over to me? I seem to be...
trapped yourself again, yeah.
No, Atuma is just, like, giving me a special hug, which apparently seems to be his superpower. Special hugs. Yeah, I really like it. We'll discuss Into the Spider-Verse. Great, because it's a great movie. It's a really great movie. If you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse viewership, then pause this video, go and watch Into the Spider-Verse, and then post in the comments what you think about it, because it's amazing.
Yeah. Which toilet are you down? Are you down the yellow toilet?
Yes, I think I destroyed the one on my side. So like,
Oh yeah,
the blue one.
right. There's a blue one, but I still can't destroy it. Right. That's not to say.
Maybe you need Tony.
That's not to say that Captain Marvel can't destroy it. That says more about my capabilities as a player. But
okay, I'll come over towards you because I think.
Oh, have you escaped to Tuma now? Oh, was that a shark just flying around? Nice.
Are you on the? So I'm on the yellow side.
I'm also on the yellow side, but not near you.
But I need to be on the blue side before we can do anything, right?
So the blue is in the middle, I think. If you come over towards, there's not really a great system of finding out where the other player is there?
No, this is where dynamic split screen maybe would have been better. Who knows?
Yeah, you can kind of tell which way to go. So,
on the subject of, okay, I guess we will eventually fight him. So for context and for lore, Roxxon is like the big oil of the Marvel universe. It's like a fictitious evil oil company, more money than God. They hire supervillains to do the dirty work, etc., etc. Okay, here we go. So
yeah, so I was in there. I needed my energy shield to walk through those lasers, and then the thing behind I was able to throw a grenade on, but that didn't do anything. Where are you? Below me here? Are you above me? Where are you? Oh,
these maps are almost too big.
They are too big, I think.
Yeah. On the subject of like positive representation in superhero movies, like we're two white dudes, like middle class Western white dudes, like basically everyone in
I don't think I'd ever overtly said from YouTube that I was white, but I feel it should have been obvious.
Yeah, but basically like every hero in popular fiction looks and acts like us, like idealized versions of us. And like it's nice that other people who do not look or act like us now have positive role models in popular fiction.
Yeah, it's really funny. Okay, it's not actually funny. It's sad, but it's when people are against representation, like saying, "Oh, representation doesn't really matter." And it's like, "Oh yes, says you who has been comfortably represented in all films for the last 70 years."
Yeah, it's kind of you've got to acknowledge at some point that if you're a middle class, straight-ish white dude, like the world was built by people like you for people like you.
Yeah.
And either you can acknowledge that like a grown-up and accept it and try and change things, or you can deny it and, well, that's a bit short-minded to my sensibilities.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know? I stand here, it does nothing. I hit A here, there's nothing. I hit Y here, there's nothing. We're definitely getting that prompt to, like, grenade it.
But I think it's just broken. Fun. Right.
Okay.
Oh.
If we quit to the mansion and go back?
Yeah, I don't want to have to do all of this again. But...
Did I? Is it like a checkpoint?
All progress in this level will be lost, including save checkpoints.
Wait, but that implies there are save checkpoints.
Yeah.
So how do we load a save checkpoint?
Huh. Apparently everyone says you can't. Fun.
Jesus. Alright, we have no option.
Well, let's see if we have to do all the stuff in Siberia again.
That will be frustrating if so.
Because that's technically the same level.
Yep. I really, really hope that's not the case.
I hope it's not the case. I unfortunately don't fully believe it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Maybe it'll be faster the second time.
Right, so okay, we'll persist. We'll be as quick as possible. Ultra.
Well, at least we know what we're doing, kind of. Yeah, well, yeah. Kill.
Maybe that'll. Oh Jesus Christ.
At least we can skip cutscenes.
Yep. Skip the shit out of this. Jesus. All right. Okay. We just blitz through it as quickly as possible and try and get some new content. Man, so this game is bad.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Partly Captain America's hazmat suit is ineffective against whatever weird gas they've got.
Against the presence gas, obviously.
Yeah.
God.
Super gas. Well, I'm enjoying your company, such as it is, but goddamn, this might be the worst game we've played so far.
Yeah, so you talk shit about Lego Star Wars, but even Lego Star Wars on a gammy control system was better than this.
There we go. Just nail it, and I mean, the animation and stuff looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks cool, but unfortunately a game that looks cool but is fundamentally unplayable has failed in one of the primary goals of a video game.
Yeah.
I'd rather it look like ass but played well, quite frankly, than looks great but also just occasionally soft locks.
There we go, he's down. Cool. Okay, that was much quicker.
Yeah. Well, now we still have to fight the presence, don't forget. I can almost feel a strange presence.
I've honestly, no notion as to who this villain is.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I don't know who he is that he thought he could take on Thor, but like clearly that was never going to happen for this guy. We nailed those other two stupid generators.
Yeah.
We go back to that blue one, see if it works, and then.
I mean, yeah, if it doesn't work, then that may be the end of this series.
Yeah, I'm not doing this again.
The game's
I'm
just
definitely not,
fully soft locked on that. Yeah.
I'm just not doing that again.
Finish him. God, I was about to say like deja vu, but it's not deja vu when we are literally just having the same conversation at the same part of the game. It's not even deja vu when we are just literally doing it again.
It's not like the Lego Star Wars phenomenon, is it? It's like this. We're just having the same conversation.
Yeah.
Can we skip this bullshit?
thank
Let's
you.
just skip
Yep.
this bullshit.
Right.
Oh yeah, this nonsense again.
Plant the charges.
Right, if you go red, I'll go yellow.
Like, I would be more willing to believe that we were at fault if we were drunker. But
like, I feel quite depressingly for like our level of setbacks, quite sober.
yeah, that's the issue really at its core. Is that there you go? You're sticking a charge on it.
There we go. She's
We got
charge.
we got that far last time, but then on the other one it just didn't blow it up because we stuck the charge on it, but then the charge didn't detonate, which is presumably a lock.
Yeah, I hit the B button on that, like, which I'm assuming you tried.
I would like to think so.
Right, I can. So we know that Captain Marvel can. Oh, here's
Yeah.
Tuma, this fucking great MCU villain. Good God, I'm so glad we're fighting him. If he's,
Oh, the salt is real.
I mean, like we're in salt water.
Fair, true. That explains the salt.
That's such a good line. It's never gonna make it to the air.
Well, hopefully the sprite can do some kind of a highlights of this section, maybe. Who knows? Depends on how she's feeling.
We'll do a. Now we're back. Unfortunately, you need to come over here and bail me out.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just putting a charge on this one and blowing that up.
Brilliant. So like we were doing the right thing. The game has glitched because like.
How do you set off the charges?
I just hit B a bunch of times. Oh no.
But I threw the charge on there, but it hasn't gone off.
I don't know what I did. Is this the same bullshit?
I don't want to say yes, but maybe. Maybe it just doesn't work while we're fighting a tumor. Maybe that's what we're doing wrong, or we need to make sure we fought and killed him before we place another charge, because apparently that soft blocks the game.
Yeah, maybe. Let's give that a go.
But the issue is I'm concerned we've done it again.
Yeah, well, let's not do this again. Let's either find a different game or do two episodes of this and call it quits.
I suspect we've bollocksed it. Obviously, this is not our fault so much as the game's thing, but I think we bollocksed it by like trying to do stuff simultaneously.
Ah.
I think we basically have to do it one by one, very much so, because otherwise, like, while you were fighting Atumu or whatever the fuck he's called,
Atuma.
whilst I was placing the thing on that, it just doesn't trigger properly, and the game gets confused.
Oh.
But that's obviously shocking game design, is what that is.
Yep.
Oh, maybe
Okay. All right. Oh, that's what a. Oh, we got it. Oh, the delayed charge. Oh, maybe they're not.
Are they?
That doesn't seem to be
That
delayed.
one's at least gone. But then this third one is still.
Maybe that'll reset it. I don't know.
Well, I'm coming over to you.
Here's a Tuma. Go deal with a Tuma.
I'm coming. Very slowly.
Who knows? We'll discuss this when we like resume again. Sprite,
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of hoping
editing
at this point that Sprite's going to have done some kind of montage, because otherwise, this is an hour of our lives we're not getting back.
It's no worse than when we had the Lego Star Wars comeuppance, so maybe it recovers from here. This feels very specific to this bit of the game.
I deeply hope so.
Alright, maul him.
Mauling.
Blast him.
I want to do that. To look at your screen.
Ow,
there, don't
ow,
aim
ow,
that.
ow. Okay,
That's not
blast
you,
him.
that's him. You're fine.
Get him, Tony. Good aim. Alright, cool. Okay, maybe we can do this now. Who knows?
Well, the issue is we've already placed a charge on the other one and it hasn't blown up yet, so...
Maybe it'll reset, though.
Maybe. I wish I had your faith. Yep.
Yep. So that's the thing.
Right, what do you want to do?
Do you want to try one more time?
Fuck it, we'll try one more time. Jesus.
We'll try one more time, and then we'll just explain we're not doing this again. So this is our final attempt, but I'm going to need a bathroom break and more booze.
Yep.
Okay, Doctor, you'll be thankful to know that I've brought my booze to the gaming area.
Yeah. It's feeling like one of those nights where we're going to need that.
It's still quite, comparative to how long we would record for, it's still quite early. So if we can,
yeah, it's just that we spent the last hour and 20 minutes doing exactly the same thing. So, unfortunately, god damn it, we've gone over the threshold for me to refund this game as well.
God damn. Okay, come back over here. I need you to activate the thingy. Cap up here.
Yeah, 2 hours is the thing if you played a game for less than 2 hours.
Oh.
I can still put in a manual request to basically say we tried to play it at soft lock repeatedly and it's glitching, and they might refund me my 25 quid. That
£25 we spent on this trash.
Yep.
This is definitely the worst Lego game we've played so far. This has been an unenjoyable experience.
I would describe it as a grueling ordeal so far.
At least we're still laughing about it.
That's true.
We're gonna fight the fucking presence again. the perpetual arch nemesis of the infamous gentleman.
Right. Throwing this out here, maybe that's the thing here of actually like Kang the Conqueror is trapped us in a time loop.
Save that content when we get back on the channel.
Nah, right, okay. I'm gonna call Sprite to do a montage of this. She's gonna fucking love it. She's not. She's gonna hate me for it. Maybe I should edit this one. Who knows? I think I will actually.
We'll just put the time warp stuff in a second. Like, most of what we've said is just be like, right, do this. Okay. We're getting through this so much quicker now.
Yeah, we're gonna be so good at doing this Siberian bullshit.
I don't even. Why are we in Siberia? What is even happening?
To deal with the spooky radioactive men, Bard. Weren't you listening?
Sure. Let's fight. We're fighting the radioactive men again. Viewership. Who knows if you're seeing this? We're not enjoying this. I hope you are.
Right, this is literally like, I swear, something's cursed with us the last couple of days, because we had that incredibly grueling recording of Fortune Street. Now we've got incredibly grueling Lego Marvel. Like, our content is stuck on slog mode at the moment.
Yeah, maybe, like, we should research more thoroughly, because we did no research into this game. Maybe if we'd done some
I'm pretty sure a viewer said it's good, and I'm going to look up their name and I'm going to find them. Because someone said Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 was good.
Oh.
And they were clearly talking bullshit.
So far, this is bad. This is so bad.
When it's been working, it's been fine. It's just, I think we are just demotivated, understandably.
Yeah, it's okay. I've got a bit of a buzz going. We'll finish off this boss for the third fucking time.
We're going to be so good at fighting the presence.
You know, see the presence, like our arch nemesis.
I think we're losing our minds. I think that's what's happening.
We're a little bit like I'm trying really hard not to drink too much because like
I'm getting
really worried that
I'm getting real drunk and it's gonna be an issue. We're gonna have some Osgiliath level shit. That's the attack we want to hit, and then he charges and then he gets stunned at the end of that attack.
Right. Okay. Brilliant.
At least I know how to actually damage the fucking. And now we just have to dodge him in this. You need to help me out here.
Yeah, just smash him.
And now we.
That was so quick. Okay, now we do this presence bullshit again. Let's do it.
I can almost feel a strange
presence.
Oh, hey,
who could possibly have predicted?
My God.
Oh,
Jesus. We've Groundhog Dayed ourselves.
I don't know who this guy is. Like I have so many comic books, and I don't know who he is. I feel like I failed you, Doctor. So many ways
I have failed you.
I mean, like, we thought the Mustafar level was grueling, but my God.
At least there was a way for us to, like, jet past that, whereas this is just...
This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd.
I don't mind flying, but
you're doing a suicide. Yeah, let's just...
I don't want quoting...
Let's just reminisce of a time we played a better game.
And yet still kind of hated it at the time.
Oh, we definitely hated Lego Star Wars, but this is just shit. It's unbelievably shit. I think I'm prepared to go on record, so this is the worst video gaming experience of my life. Oh, lightning!
You shall not defeat me.
I am the presence! And I will never get a cinematic appearance.
For really fucking obvious reasons. You've heard of the B team. Welcome to the D team, motherfuckers.
It's not even a suicide squad. It's a sort of premature death squad.
The important thing is we're having fun.
I'm having fun now. We've rallied a little bit here because
we've rallied a bit because we've just got in too deep.
I hope some of like this content gets repeated, or maybe we can just do these jokes again when we start recording.
No, I will do this myself because I don't want to expose the sprites to this. So I will turn this section into a montage happily.
I think anyone who is not us, would struggle to plow through this now.
Yeah, I know that there is gold somewhere deep in the turd.
It's so deep though.
At least his shield's pretty much permanently gone.
Hey, big red chairman! I know what you're getting
like
for Christmas.
It's like the prophet of
I
regret
felt
or
your
something.
presence.
Hey, very good. Right, back to underwater. Now we stick together like fucking glue. Right. I'm
slow and. Okay.
Punching this guy in the dick repeatedly. I feel great. Right. Okay. I can raise up this gold.
He's a fishman. Does he even have a dick? Is he like?
I'll punch it right in the cloaca.
Cloaca. I love the word cloaca.
Oh dear me. Right. Are we ready? I'm gonna press B.
Right. Here we go. If
right.
this
It's on.
work,
It's on. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes!
I think the issue is, I can see why it would be an issue if you're doing two things at the same time, but also, when you make your game fucking co-op split screen, make it robust to that kind of shit. Come the fuck on.
If it's split screen, it encourages, like, split gameplay.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, you have to do everything.
If
you do stuff in parallel, get fucked. 20-minute restart and do the same level again.
This has taught us a valuable lesson that we have to deny, like, our efficient instincts and just do things... together.
We have to. It's like an abusive relationship. We have to play the game how the game wants us to be played. If we try and get too creative, the game punishes us for an hour of
this
waste.
Is basically
come on,
codependency.
Exactly. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, too of this like D-list villain. Like,
but boy, him and the presents have been fucking us up something fierce. So.
Yeah, like he just carved Iron Man like he was carving a cake.
Right, should we just swim over that? Can't we? I was taking these tubes. I don't feel like they actually...
Oh, no. Like, you can't get too far ahead.
Gotta remember glue theory, yeah. Should we do red next? Red always seemed fine.
Sure, let's do red. Okay.
Do you know how I've got like half a large glass of gin left, and part of me is tempted to just fucking neck it when we...
No. It's too early.
Oh, but if we manage to defeat the third generator...
Yes, the third generator. We've switched characters again.
Oh, no we haven't.
No.
You've just fucked off somewhere.
Alright, don't do anything.
I'm not doing anything.
What the hell is this?
Oh, ignore it, it needs a mole person or something. I don't know what that is.
Oh no, it's I forget the name. Lockjaw.
Hans Mole Man.
He's like the Inhumans dog. So remember Black Bolt? I spoke about it earlier. He's like Black Bolt's dog. He can teleport.
Right, are we ready to throw another grenade on here?
Yeah, why not?
Throwing grenade.
Okay. If this doesn't work, again, we're done. And we'll explain to the viewership why we're
done. Hey! That's two! That's two!
Oh,
we're fucking getting there.
I don't like how the dialogue says that's one of them set, two to go.
Did it say that? I thought it said it's two of them set, one to go.
Maybe the subtitles are messed up.
Oh, it's I've got to fight this prick again.
Okay, this is fine though. This seems to be like what should happen.
Yeah, I mean it should happen, but also I guess this is the issue when you've got a game that's built for both for like optional drop in, drop out co-op is. This is how it should go, but also they really should have accounted for if you don't do it exactly as they expect you to. Which in a very wide-ranging,
like open world sort of style.
I feel like what we're doing is very likely to happen. What we did, but
yeah, it's okay.
I think
encouragingly, we've been sensible enough. We've shelved our discussion of the MCU because
there's nothing about MCU here. This is just like, hey, various D-list villains have trapped you in some kind of hate loop.
I know, but it's like we got the good usable content about the Captain Marvel and like the role of minorities and stuff like that. Like we can easily like transition back to MCU chat. We haven't wasted any of that content.
No, we just wasted a significant portion of like our mental state, perhaps. Who knows?
That's okay.
Right,
morale is back up. We're working through this. It's going to be okay.
Right. Okay. Come on, Gabe.
Come on.
Do this for me.
Come on. Yes! And with that, we are back, viewership of Infamous Gentlemen. The Doctor and I have encountered a soft glitch and have spent the last hour and 40 minutes of our lives.
Right, yeah, future Doctor, because I'll edit that part because I don't hate the sprite enough. Tony Shark is there as well. Put on screen how long that fucking took of us literally having to replay this level, including all the shit with the presents, 3 times.
Our new arch nemesis, like this D-list villain called the Presence.
We figured out something important, which is if you try and do separate things during that mission, the game says, no, get fucked, now you're trapped and can never leave the hate loop.
Yep, so it took us an hour and who knows how long to get through that. So viewership, if you're still with us, thank you, but good God, that was horrifying. We hate this game. We hate it so much.
Right.
Like,
no, let's not. We don't hate this game. Oh, look, Sub-Zero's here.
Sub-Zero?
It looked like it. I don't know what it was.
Spider-Man's here.
No,
okay,
who's that icy bastard?
Oh, that's not an ice person. It's the White Tiger or something like that. She's like a Black Panther supporting character. And so remember I spoke about the Muslim girl who is Miss Marvel. That's her. That's her right there. She's like a shapeshifty sort of lady. And now instead of fighting the mighty Presence, we're fighting street criminals.
Who all appear to look very similar and kind of like J. Jonah Jameson, but younger.
Yeah, I mean, like, who are we to judge?
Very true.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. I think I don't know whether she's made of sand or whether she can like just change her shape. But this is the current Miss Marvel in the Marvel comics.
She likes
so there
Sandman, the shit villain from Spider-Man 3. The worst.
Oh, are you kidding me? I like Spider-Man 3.
Oh, fuck off now.
I will defend Spider-Man 3 to the hilt.
Slinging. Oh, this is great fun. Look at me.
I mean, like, apparently, like, she's much more powerful than any superhero we get control because she can smash everything everywhere all the time. Yeah, very handy.
Swing like a spider. Ow.
So who's this? This is White Tiger, sorry, not White Panther. So I think, again, she...
You did say White Tiger,
Oh, did I? Okay. She's a supporting Black Panther character. Maybe she'll appear in some of the Black Panther sequels, who knows?
She sounds like a KKK.
I might be wrong about this, but it might be that you know Shuri from the Black Panther movies.
Yes.
This might be her superhero. Oh my God! I'm like a huge inflatable ball.
Oh, you can turn yourself into a testis. Excellent.
Wonderful. Anyway, like what? So I want to have this discussion. What is your issue with Spider-Man 3? And don't say don't say all of it.
Too many villains.
There are too many villains, but that was like largely studio pressure rather than Sam Raimi not being able to make the movie he wanted. There are too many villains.
Emo Peter Parker.
So everyone is really down on
Venom being shit, but Venom's always been shit. The more media attempts Venom and it's crap, I'm starting to think perhaps Venom is just not a very good character.
No, the movie version of Venom is shit. Like he's been done very well in the comics. So like depending who the host of the Venom symbiote is depends how much fun you can have with the character. So at one point,
not when it's not Brock Turner. What the fuck's he called?
Eddie Brock.
Brock Turner's that rapist.
Yeah. Eddie Brock is a poor host of the Venom symbiote. At one point in the comic books, though, they tried to create it was an evil corporation who tried to create the ultimate Spider-Man villain. So what they did was they took the Venom symbiote and they put it on Mac Gargan, who is the man who wears he's the man who wears the Scorpion suit.
So the Scorpion suit.
So Scorpion is another Spider-Man villain. Like he wears like a big animatronic.
Oh yeah, I know the guy. He's Hispanic or something.
I think.
Well, he's Hispanic in Into the Spider-Verse. He only speaks Spanish.
Yeah, he is in Into the Spider-Verse, but like basically he's like a stone cold sociopath in like a kind of big mech suit, which is the Scorpion suit, and they give him the Venom symbiote instead, and say like your whole life purpose now is just kill Peter Parker.
Oh, nice.
And he's a quite compelling villain actually.
What's that costume made out of anyway?
Also, other like recipients of the Venom suit. So Flash Gordon, so one of Spider-Man's high school bullies, gets the Venom suit at one point, but only.
Wait, Flash Gordon is, as in like the film with Brian Blessed. Flash Gordon.
Oh no, it's Flash Thompson. Sorry, that's the name of the Marvel character.
I got really excited.
That's a very cool movie.
It's definitely a movie.
I would watch the hell out of that. But no, Flash Thompson, so he's in the recent Spider-Man films as well, although he's an Asian guy in these movies, not that really matters.
Oh, that guy! Right, like, that does make sense, actually.
Peter's high school bully, basically.
Yeah.
In the comics, his high school bully becomes like a US Marine captain, and whilst he's in Afghanistan, he loses his legs. And later it's quite dark out. There's a really harrowing but very realistically drawn, the plight of the soldier sort of comic book that is done about Flash Thompson. It's quite cool.
Huh.
He loses his legs in Afghanistan. It's giant
hello, Mysterio.
Okay. This game is picked up significantly, and we would never have recommended this viewership because we've been through some amount of shit in the last hour and a half. But this is picking up again.
Well, yeah. It turns out this game isn't quite as bad as when it's completely locked up.
Yeah.
Like any game's going to be bad when you're literally just playing through the same level 3 times because you've broken it. Also, who's Shocker?
The big boss fights are more fun.
Like, because we just watched
Shocker
Shocker.
is Herman Schultz. He's like a kind of...
We just watched
Shocker
Shocker.
is Herman Schultz. He's like a kind of... he's a B-list Spider-Man villain. Like, he uses sound waves and concussive form as his whole shtick.
Right,
I seem to be able to do things over there with that. So
I can pull this over. Yeah, I can do a thing where I like target two things, and pull them like that train in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 probably...
Spider-Man 2 is very good, if only perhaps entirely because of Alfred Molina, though.
I guess
he carries
discussed,
that
like, all the character actors and who play villains in the Marvel movies are just brilliant. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is very good. I rewatched it quite recently and it was just incredible.
It's good, but it also feels kind of weird. You can interact with this thing somehow.
Oh, okay. That's like a Captain Marvel platform, is it?
Miss Marvel, yes.
I can use my big stretchy hand.
Well, that feels unpleasant.
It does a little bit. What is it? It's like a big bit of mystery.
Jesus Christ, there's a bit... I don't know if it's in the comics or not, but there's a bit in The Boys where like there's the guy whose superpower is apparently he's just got a massive knob and uses it to choke people.
Wow. I mean, that's very...
Like, literally like, wraps it around their leg like a neck like a tentacle and starts like choking them.
That is very The Boys. Anyway, to backtrack slightly, so Flash Thompson,
Yes,
Peter Parker's high school bully, like he's wounded in Afghanistan. He bonds with the Venom symbiote, but like he masters it. So like he forces the symbiote to like basically act as his legs, and he uses it to fight crime and do good, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so
that's kind of cool actually. Yeah.
That's much more interesting than Spider-Man 3. But again, I
killed the Shocker at least.
Yeah. I'll defend Spider-Man 3 further, but we should probably focus on beating Mysterio for now.
Well, Vulture's here. Speaking of excellent one-off villains.
Yeah, all of Spider-Man's villains in one level. Great. And there's like a jungle on the top of this bridge. And Kraven the Hunter as well. Wow.
What am I looking at? What the fuck's Kraven the Hunter?
So he's like, as his name suggests, he's the world's greatest hunter, and like he considers Spider-Man the greatest prey. So he tries to hunt and kill Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. He seems to be throwing lions at us.
He's basically...
Is that something he can do? Is he like a beastmaster kind of?
He is like a beastmaster. He's like if South Africa was a person.
Okay. Right.
A lot of people really like Kraven the Hunter. I think he's dead canonically at the moment. There's a really good series of comics called Kraven's Last Hunt, chronicling his last days, which everyone raves about. Huh. Okay, so White Tiger can interact with it.
So glad you're here for this, because otherwise this would just be a baffling narrative experience for me.
I was going to say, like, it is not in this game's favor that, like, someone with 2 decades of experience reading comic books, have to be here to explain what's going on. And even I've got a very loose grasp.
I mean, yeah,
of what's
I also
happening.
don't think it would hugely matter in some ways that it's like, it's not like not knowing who these villains are necessarily impacts my enjoyment. But it is handy to have you here for the lore.
I'm sure as an intelligent man you would have figured out Kraven the Hunter as a man who can summon the lions from thin air.
Based on all of the lion summoning he's currently doing, yes, I'd like to think I could have figured that out.
This is actually quite
cool.
Or
maybe he fears fire. We've made a spit roast. That's pretty cool.
Well, spit roasts they can go either way. Look, it's the lion's taking the spit roast. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, we've distracted the lions with beef. Excellent.
That's kind of fun. And you notice there's like weird, like spiky pit traps that we can fall into.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least this is.
Oh, now we're fighting Kraven himself.
At least this is very thematic for like fighting an African hunter who, like, he is our boss.
Which is why he's on top of the. Why there is a jungle on top of the Brooklyn Bridge. It is all coming together.
Indeed. Like, there's been some thought put into this when the game is not glitching and ruining our fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, obviously, we can judge... I was about to say we can't judge the game for being glitchy, and we can, but it's like, you can't say... Like, we you know what? I'm struggling to articulate myself while also trying to fight this man. But you know what I mean? Where it's like, actually, when we're like, the game has picked back up again, it's like, oh, the game is supposed to be like this all the time. It just... crapped out, which is obviously also the game's fault, but...
Yeah. I've never quite gotten the Kraven the Hunter thing, though, like, many big comic book fans, like internet nerds, love Kraven the Hunter. He's quite a cool villain, I think.
Is he specifically a Spider-Man villain?
Yeah, he's definitely, like, his life purpose is to kill Spider-Man. That's his whole shtick. Spider-Man is the ultimate prey.
I've literally never heard of him.
Yeah,
but most of my Spider-Man knowledge actually comes from the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man games, so...
Oh, some of the Spider-Man games are brilliant. Like I recommend. I know you can't play it because it's a PS4 exclusive, but the most.
I've
PS4
heard that's really
Spider-Man
good.
Game,
Everyone has said
very, very good.
Of all the consoles, PS4 is the one I'm most tempted to get because its exclusives look really good. Like that, Last of Us, all those kind of things. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn has now finally come to PC, and I need to play that. But
also now that like a PS5 is out, presumably the PS4 has plummeted in price. So there's that too.
Yeah. I've been very tempted to kind of pick one up.
let us know
Have
in
you
the
have
comments.
you have you seen?
Let us know in the comments, viewership. Like, what do you think of the recent console wars? Is the PS4 a good purchase for the Doctor? Tell us in the comments.
I think the thing is, like, there's almost nothing, especially now with Halo being on PC. There's pretty much nothing that I can get on Xbox which I can't already get on PC. But there are games, good games, which you can only get on PlayStation. So, for me, the only real advantage of consoles is for their exclusives, because my PC can play everything.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Furthermore, viewership, all we've kind of got your attention. Like, the Doctor and I have now invested way more time than we wanted to or intended to in this stupid game. So we'd be much obliged. Like, if you've got friends who like the MCU and like you think might enjoy this conversation, this lore, this chat, and just kind of listening to us podcast our way through this game, please do like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this as widely as you can.
Yeah.
Oh my, Dr. Octopus in like a giant mech suit. Cool.
If you ever have one, which a lot of our viewers I know do have, because they voice it a lot. If you ever sat there and thought, "I wish the Infamous Gentleman had more views than they get," then what you can really do to help is tell a friend.
Yeah,
well, ideally two friends, because exponential growth is great. But
if your friends would appreciate myself and the Doctor like bantering through fighting giant robot Dr. Octopus, I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? Let's face it.
Oh shit! I kicked me off the fucking bridge.
I really
Have
like
you seen
Dr. Otto Octavius as a character? I love Doc Ock. He's very cool.
I also like the interpretation of it in Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, like as a
She was
lady
great,
Doc
yeah.
Ock, who's basically like the same as Otto, just a lady.
Yeah.
So like again, like lots of Peter's best villains are kind of dark reflections of himself. So
Yeah.
Doc Ock is also a man of science who uses his science to get more powerful, but like he does not use his power with great responsibility the way
Well,
Spider-Man does.
that's the traditional way of doing a comic kind of hero villain, is basically just make a dark mirror of them in some way.
Yeah, I like in the most recent Spider-Man game, the one we were just talking about, Dr. Octavius is like he's almost like the main protagonist, like other than Peter, of course. But like it's almost like the rise of Doc Ock. It's done very tastefully. So the big conceit in this is like Doc Ock is desperate to build the technical apparatus because he's dying of some horrible neurological disease.
Oh god.
And like his body is failing him, so he wants like metal arms to do what his body can't.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very tastefully done. I really like the interpretation of Doc Ock in the most recent Spider-Man game.
Yeah, I need to play that, but that was going to be the PlayStation.
And of course, we're very discussed that the towering performance of Alfred Molina in Spider-Man 2.
He's good in everything, though.
He is very good. He also plays one of Indiana Jones's random henchmen in Raiders of the Lost
His
Ark.
first film, yeah.
Was it really his first film?
Literally, is the first thing that got him into films. He had no idea how big that film was going to be.
Now,
Have you ever seen a film called Chocolat?
No, you've recommended it to me numerous times, so I would very much like to.
I have. Chocolat is really good. Also, that Loki book I was talking about earlier, same author as Chocolat. Joanne
interesting.
Harris, who's really good. But it also has a film which has it's probably the film which has the least irritating performance by Johnny Depp in it, in anything. And I don't say that lightly. But he's overtly tolerable in that film.
Wow. I mean, it's only a matter of time until Johnny Depp is in the MCU. We discussed Johnny Depp way too much on this channel.
Is he not? I suppose he's not actually yet.
Oh, the Guardians are here. Okay, cool.
Well, why are they not on Nova? What's it called? Or
Well, because I think they came to Earth to warn of what was about to happen, and now Kang's turned up. Okay. That is one big sword.
I'm guessing that
what's
this was all kind of just setting up several plot lines, and then Kang was going to kind of turn up and reunite all of it in some way anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. I like the design of his ship, like a big sword. That's kind of cool. Because why not?
And Peter Serafinovich has such a good voice.
He does have a very excellent
Like,
voice.
he fucking nailed those two lines that Darth Maul gets.
Very excitingly for like Spider-Man fans, so in the next live-action Spider-Man movie that the MCU will do, it will feature the talents of Alfred Molina,
Yeah, and they said everyone's coming
Tobey
back
Maguire, Tom Holland, and it will also bring Michael Keaton, like basically all the best Spider-Man and all the best villains of the last iterations of live-action Spider-Man will be in this movie.
And I still don't give a shit until they confirm J.K. Simmons.
I mean, like, they have to,
You
right?
think so,
They
surely,
must.
given especially the ending of the previous one.
Yeah. As we've discussed, J.K. Simmons is probably the best casting decision ever.
Any film, yeah.
I mean, we said that to one another like 2 hours ago, the viewship 20 minutes ago, because that's stupid.
Did you ever watch
glitch.
a film called The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
With Nick Cage?
Yes.
No. Is J.K. Simmons in it?
No, Alfred Molina is, though. He's like the villain. He's like Horvath the Dark Sorcerer, and he's fucking great. So yeah, Nick Cage is the sorcerer. The kid from How to Train Your Dragon is his apprentice, and the villain is Alfred Molina. It's absolutely worth a watch for some hilarious bullshit.
Did Kang just win? Did he just delete all of reality?
I think we're all about to go back in time or space or both.
Oh, presumably until we have to go back and beat him at an earlier point in time. Oh my god, this is the second level.
Yeah.
Buckle up, viewership, and buckle up, Doctor. There's a long way to go.
2 levels in just 2 hours and 45 short minutes for us.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you're enjoying the commentary, viewership. This has already been a very grueling experience for the Doctor and I. We're back in the saddle. We're back at the wheel.
We are back on the horse.
And
well, that's what back in the saddle means.
We look forward to bringing you more of this content, but take care, and for the meantime, have a good night.
Indeed.